The future of war. AI and autonomous weapons. Artificial intelligence is reshaping warfare in ways humanity has never seen before. The days of soldiers facing each other on battlefields may soon be overshadowed by machines making life and death decisions in milliseconds. Nations are racing to develop AI-driven autonomous weapons, and the implications are both fascinating and terrifying. At the core of this revolution is machine learning. Unlike traditional weapons that require human control, AI-powered systems can analyze data, predict threats, and even execute attacks without direct human intervention. These systems learn from vast amounts of battlefield information, adapting their strategies in real time. For example, AI-driven drones can process satellite imagery, track enemy movements, but that's just the beginning. One major advantage of AI in warfare is speed. Human decision-making is limited by reaction time, emotions, and exhaustion. AI, on the other hand, processes information at lightning speed, making split-second decisions based purely on logic. In a war scenario, this means AI-controlled weapons could neutralize threats before an enemy even realizes they've been detected. That speed can save lives or take them without hesitation. Another advantage is cost-effectiveness. Training soldiers, maintaining human-operated weapons, and coordinating military operations require enormous resources. AI reduces these costs by automating tasks traditionally done by humans. A single autonomous drone can patrol borders, monitor enemy activity, and launch precision strikes without requiring a team of pilots, ground support. This efficiency makes AI an attractive option for militaries worldwide. However, this technology isn't just about efficiency. AI-driven weapons are also redefining strategy. Imagine a battlefield where swarms of autonomous drones communicate with each other, share intelligence in real time, and adjust tactics without human oversight. These AI-powered systems could overwhelm enemy defenses through sheer coordination and adaptability. Some experts argue that this level of automation could make wars shorter and more decisive. Others fear it could make conflicts more frequent, as governments may be more willing to engage in battles when human casualties are no longer a primary concern. Despite these advantages, the rise of AI in warfare comes with serious ethical dilemmas. If AI decides when to attack, who is responsible when something goes wrong? Can we trust machines to differentiate between combatants and civilians? And perhaps most importantly, should we? The idea of machines making life and death decisions raises fundamental moral questions. Even with the best programming, AI systems can make mistakes, and in war, those mistakes cost lives. History is full of instances where intelligence failures led to devastating consequences. But with AI, mistakes could happen on a scale we've never seen before, and the worst part is, we might not even realize the mistake until it's too late. AI operates on data, patterns, and probabilities, but war isn't just numbers, it's unpredictable, chaotic, and deeply human. What happens when an autonomous system misinterprets a situation? What if it identifies an innocent group as a threat and executes an attack without hesitation? Unlike a human soldier, AI doesn't have conscience, guilt, or the ability to question orders. It follows code. One of the biggest concerns is the issue of accountability. If an AI-controlled drone mistakenly bombs a hospital instead of an enemy base, who is responsible? The programmer, the military commander, the government, or is it simply dismissed as a glitch? Traditional warfare, as brutal as it is, has clear lines of responsibility. But with AI, those lines become blurred. The lack of accountability raises serious legal and ethical concerns. If a machine makes a fatal error, can justice ever truly be served? This leads to another pressing issue: bias in AI decision-making. AI learns from data, and data can be biased. If an autonomous weapons system is trained on flawed or incomplete data, it may develop biases that influence its decisions. In a combat scenario, this could mean disproportionately targeting certain groups based on race, geography, or even past patterns of conflict. Imagine a future where AI unknowingly carries out war crimes because its algorithm learned the wrong lessons from history. And then there's the risk of hacking. AI-powered weapons aren't just tools of war, they're also potential vulnerabilities. If an enemy gains control over an autonomous system, it could be turned against its own creators. Cyber warfare is already a critical battlefield, but AI takes it to another level. A hacked AI drone or robotic soldier could become an unpredictable rogue weapon, causing destruction far beyond its intended target. In the wrong hands, AI doesn't just become dangerous, it becomes uncontrollable. Despite these concerns, governments and defense companies are pushing forward with AI military research at an alarming rate. Billions of dollars are being invested in developing smarter, faster, and more autonomous weapons. Some argue that AI-driven warfare is inevitable, that if one nation doesn't develop these technologies, another will, and falling behind means risking national security. This technological arms race raises the question, are we innovating for safety, or are we rushing toward a future where war is no longer fought by humans, but by machines battling machines? For now, the world is struggling to define regulations and ethical guidelines for autonomous weapons. Some experts and activists are calling for an outright ban, fearing a future where AI warfare spirals out of control. Others believe responsible development is the key, arguing that with the right safeguards, AI could be used to minimize human suffering in war. Rules can be ignored, rewritten, or simply broken. The reality is that once AI weapons become a dominant force, there may be no turning back. Wars will no longer be determined by human strategy alone, but by the capabilities of intelligent machines. And the scariest part? AI doesn't have to be perfect to change warfare forever, it just has to be better than us. So, what happens next? Will AI-driven conflicts reduce human casualties by removing soldiers from the battlefield, or will they make war more frequent by lowering the cost of engagement? Some argue that autonomous weapons could be programmed with ethical guidelines, making them more precise and disciplined than human soldiers. Unlike people, AI doesn't panic, seek revenge. In theory, it could be designed to follow international laws of war better than any human could. But here's the problem: war isn't theoretical. For example, imagine an AI drone tracking a suspected enemy hiding among civilians. A human soldier might hesitate, weighing the risks and moral consequences of attacking. An AI, however, follows its algorithm. If the algorithm prioritizes eliminating threats over minimizing collateral damage, innocent lives could be lost without anyone to intervene. And if that happens, who do we hold responsible? Another critical issue is escalation. AI doesn't just react to threats, it anticipates them. In a high-stakes conflict, autonomous systems could misinterpret enemy actions, launching preemptive strikes before diplomacy has a chance. Yet, despite these risks, the global arms race for AI-driven warfare is accelerating. Countries are pouring resources into AI-powered weapons, knowing that the first to master autonomous military technology will gain a massive strategic advantage. This raises a terrifying question: if one nation develops fully autonomous war machines, will others feel forced to follow just to keep up? Will AI warfare become a necessity rather than a choice? There are no easy answers. Some experts call for international treaties to ban or regulate AI weapons before they become uncontrollable. Others believe such agreements are impossible to enforce. And then there's the most unsettling possibility: what if we never truly control AI warfare at all? What if, in our pursuit of dominance, we create weapons too intelligent, too independent, to remain under human command? The future of war is being written right now, and AI is at the center of it. Whether it leads to safer battlefields or a more dangerous world depends on the choices we make today. So, what do you think? Should AI be allowed to make life or death decisions in war? Is it possible to regulate autonomous weapons before they spiral out of control? Or are we already past the point of no return? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this discussion thought-provoking, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.